you had this death. It wasn't even a near death. You had a death experience. You came back because you knew you had to help teach and share with other people, being more true to their authentic self.
Sure.
But you still had to go on a quest for yourself to find out how you do that. And this is kind of something I love as um, another person on the planet that is here trying to help other people, is that, anybody that I think is in the business of service or trying to be in a serving profession, we sacrifice ourselves because we're trying to help others. But what
Mhm.
I love about your story is you first were wise enough to know I have to resource myself. And your journey, and you're going to correct me, please, of course, but from what I understand in my research of you, your journey really began with you trying to find your own answers for yourself. Now, a lot of women struggle, people, I should say, mostly women nowadays, but people struggle with feeling selfish when they take care of their own needs and following what they want to do. But you, for some reason, I'd like you to tell us how you gave yourself permission to not feel like you had to be of service at that time. First, you had to resource yourself. So it was your own quest to fulfill your own needs, which then enabled you to put together the four body method, which you're going to tell us about, which now enables you to be of service. So, can you explain that whole continuum to us?
Yeah. Well, to me, I always thought to myself, empowerment is not just conceptual, it's embodiment. So I could read books, I could go to workshops, I could do all the things and say I know it, which I do. I knew. I worked out. I'm in the healing business. I was a semi-professional athlete. I was a personal trainer. I know all this information. However, it was based only on the physical. And I needed to go deeper. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm part of the problem, not the solution. So you could sit there and count your calories and do all this stuff and try to reason with your emotions and all of these things that I have done in the past to reason with my pain, to keep in control. I mean, the things that I did to myself, I can't even believe, just to stay in control. And I said, I, from my near death experience, was this trauma was still in my cellular memory. Even though I knew it spiritually and I had my conversation with God, I understood it mentally. I had the knowledge. Emotionally, I was connected. I was in tune with my feelings, but I didn't know what to do with those feelings and how to work with those feelings. And spiritually, that trauma that was stored in my body physically, I had to release. Think about it. The physical body is the most dense. So any illness or disease is first showing up in the spiritual, works down to the mental, works down to the emotional, and then it shows up in the physical. The signs for me were all there. They were all there. I didn't like being pregnant. My body didn't like it. I knew it before this happened. I knew this was not my life. I used to stare in the mirror and go, who are you, Sierra? What are you doing? This is perfect. I have the perfect husband, the perfect home. I made a lot of money. I had a 6.5 carat ring. I had the Mercedes at 32. I couldn't go higher. All my clients were CEO American Express, Revlon. I had what the all American, what everybody would ever want in their life. However, I was never happy. It was like more, more, proving your worthiness by more pretty, more educated, more things, more. And after this experience, it was like, oh, wow, I've got such a connection to spirit and who I am. And everything got taken away in 24 hours. This is nothing. This is stuff. This is a dead end of depression, of kids. I watched people that I worked with, clients, everybody, a dead end. Husbands cheating on their wives, kids with eating disorders, drug problems. They have everything you can imagine, but it looked great on the outside, just like me. It was a reflection of me. I looked great on the outside. I had everything, but on the inside, it was a mess. And what it did is it just turned me over. I felt like I was in the spin cycle of a washing machine, like just boom, boom, turning. Each turn of that chaos that we go through is like cleansing me, making me look, making me feel, go deeper, deeper, deeper. And I welcomed it because I was like, this life is more painful. I don't know what's to come, but I trust spirit to guide me. And that was a muscle that I will never, ever, ever forget. And it's a workout. It's the hardest workout ever, is to work out the spiritual body. And that's when I realized that I'm ready. I'm ready to go out and see the world. I'm ready to go out. I have no fear. Fear didn't exist. I didn't care if I lived or died because I already did. So it was like, just go for it, Sierra. And I got on a plane to India. I went and did all these things that I would never even do. And I found I said, I'm back here, God, you put me back here. I don't like it. I was miserable. I was depressed. But until I came into my body to accept I was here physically, I was attracting all these negative things because I was a light bulb shining. And it was like, and it's like when you see a light bulb, all the bugs that are coming to it, it was because I wasn't grounded to protect myself, and I wasn't grounded in my body to understand boundaries, to say, oh, this is not worthy of me. Love, again, is not just an emotion. It's the most powerful force grounded by action and responsibility. Sierra, you have to come fully present in your body to love yourself. And when you are fully present in your body to love yourself, you have permission to protect yourself. So as women, we're not taught that. We're taught, oh, here, just take everything. Oh, I'm supposed to be of service to everyone else. That's when I got it. Like, in order for me to survive here, I have to love myself that much to protect myself. That was like, whoa, I felt it. Like, I just got aligned and sunk in and said, I'm taking this challenge. Because if not, I'm going down, I'm suffering. It's too much. It's too much pain. And then that's when I realized that all the conditioning that I was taught as a woman gives my power away. And I'm not doing it any longer. And I don't care who challenges me, because I know what God is and I know what love is in the highest form. And this is what I was taught love was, conditionally, from my environment, culture, my family. But this is codependency. This is not love. This is not the intelligence of love. This is harmful. This is destructive. This is not only harming me, but the next generations. And I refuse to play a part in it. And when you accept that, then you love yourself so much. You don't play the role that other people want you to play. Be the good wife, be the good girl, be the good daughter, be the leader, take on their stuff. Just, I'm like, no, that's not my stuff. That's not my shit. Excuse my language, as I say, Jersey girl. That's not my shit. It's not my stuff. And that's not my job. My job is to help hold space for you. My job is to, maybe give you some encouragement, but my job is not to get on the front line with you and be of service to you. My job is to teach you how to survive. My job is to teach you how to be present in your body. My job is to teach you how to do that not only for yourself, but for the next generation. And we haven't been taught that as women. We've been taught, no, just give it all away.
Be the good girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Imitation man. Grow up like a guy, compete with a man, give all your power away. So you went from one extreme to the other. Okay, so where's the balance? As we talked about the masculine and the feminine energy, where's the balance? So I say a goddess warrior. So I coined that term because that's what came through when I passed over. Is Sierra, you're so in tune with the masculine aspects of the warrior part because you had to survive, but you had to disconnect from your feminine side and the goddess part of who you are in order to survive. And let's not forget the word goddess has the word God in it. And goddess actually means, it's Latin for diva. And what happened to the word diva? Oh, high maintenance. But it actually means a woman who has the ability to channel the light of God to her and through her eyes, through her voice, through her words, through her hands, through her body. She is this intelligence of love in physical form. And so that's when I realized that God gave me permission. I gave myself permission to own all that power, to own all that beauty, to own all that knowledge, and that I am a force of nature. And I'm here for a reason, and I'm owning it. And what comes at me, it's not my shit. And I
Oh,
hate to say it that way, but it's the survival Jersey girl too. The part of that's not my stuff. And I'm not going to tone myself down or turn myself off because I have to fit something that you want me to be for your needs.